Hello and welcome. My name is Sunshine, the project manager, Sunshine Resources. In this video, I'm going to share with you tips on why you should become an entrepreneur. I'm going to pay a particular attention to digital entrepreneurship because that is who I am. And so if you are new to this channel, I suggest you click on the subscription button so that you do not miss any of our videos each time we upload them. So just like I said earlier, my name is Sunshine and I am a digital entrepreneur, a web publisher and an online teacher. Now let me say this, each time I introduce myself as a digital entrepreneur, people get confused. As a matter of fact, people get more confused if I say I teach online. Now, digital entrepreneurship came with the advent of the internet. As a digital entrepreneur, I do all my businesses online. And ladies and gentlemen, I must say that it is the most fascinating experience I've ever had in my entire adult life. Now, for those of you that have been following us on our social media platforms such as YouTube or Facebook or even our website, you will notice that we pride ourselves in teaching skills and skill acquisition capable of turning people into entrepreneurs. Even though we portray the skills from a domestic capacity, but sincerely we believe that it is better to move business ideas from domestic capacity to industrial capacity. Though some people still need skills on how to transform domestic ideas into commercial ideas. Now take for example, it is absolutely ridiculous for someone to think of starting a restaurant business when he himself or she herself does not know how to cook or does not cook. Even if you want to hire the best chef in town to run the business or to run the restaurant for you, you are better off in managing and running the business if you yourself have some solid ideas about cooking. So basically what we are doing is that we bring industrial skills into your home by making it as simple as possible. In fact, what we're trying to do is to domesticate industrial skills. And so now the big question is that why are we doing this, or how did we come up with this idea? Ladies and gentlemen, the truth of the matter is that our country, even before the pandemic started, is going through a fundamental problem, and that is the problem of youth unemployment. Now, for over 2 or 3 decades, there is hardly any Nigerian home or family that you go to that you don't find a young graduate sitting down at home doing nothing. Whether it is a polytechnic, university or college of education graduate, it doesn't matter. The truth is that unemployment is destroying the lives and destinies of the youth of our nation, and that should be a source of concern to all of us. As a matter of fact, unemployment has become a weapon of mass destruction. I want to say here that it is very difficult to disconnect the security challenges we are facing in this country from unemployment. We have seen in recent times high suicide rate, banditry, kidnapping, and a lot of social vices in our nation. Over the years, we don't even seem to know the role the school is playing in our lives. The school system have turned young school leavers into permanent job seekers. We have, according to National Bureau of Statistics, that 95 million Nigerians live below $2 a day, and more graduates are turned out of institutions year in, year out. But the truth of the matter is that jobs are no longer available. Now the few job vacancies that are available are for sale, and a time will come in this country where selling of job will be legalized. As a matter of fact, a time will come whereby at the doorpost of parastatal you will see the vacancies of jobs that are made for sale. It is becoming survival of the fittest. Now the responsibility now rests on the shoulders of parents and guardians to encourage their children and work in higher institutions to acquire skills as soon as they graduate from schools. Otherwise they become a perpetual liability to their parent or guardian. Now, whether we like it or not, entrepreneurship is the only alternative to employment. You see, some junior secondary school students were asked, what would you like to be when you grow up? The first person said he wanted to become a doctor. The second person said he wanted to become a lawyer, and the third person said he wanted to become an accountant. But there was this student, when he was asked, what would you like to be when you grow up? He said, when I grow up, I want to become an entrepreneur. And when he was further asked, why do you want to become an entrepreneur? The student gave an amazing answer. He said, there are too many jobless people in Nigeria, and I want to employ them. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the kind of mind that we want in our society today. This is the kind of mind we should work on. A mind that has identified a pressing problem and is prepared to find solution to it. a solution provider. Now let me poke your imagination. Imagine if Aliko Dangote, the richest black man, was working in the ministry. Just imagine if Aliko Dangote, the richest black man in Africa, was working in a ministry. Let's say the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, because that is where he may belong if he was not an entrepreneur. Just imagine what Nigeria, Africa, and even the whole world would have missed if he was not an entrepreneur. Think about the flour, the cement, the salt, and all household products that are coming from Dangote. Where will they be? In the same manner, there are thousands of people who are supposed to be captains of industries but have lost their direction in life, wasting their time in paid employment. Just like the richest black man Aliko Dangote, every human being is supposed to have a product of his or her own. Now, Aliko Dangote has a product. Two-Face Idibia has a product. Steve Crown has a product. The McDonald's of the US has product. Bill Gates has product. Facebook has product. Google has product. Steve Jobs has product. The big question now is that where is your product? Are you listening to me or watching this video? You need to ask yourself, where is my product? Your product can be a concretization of your gift, talent, or skill. Your product should solve someone's problem. It is only your product that can announce you. You see, ladies and gentlemen, products are imaginations, ideas, philosophies, theories that have been transcribed from the mind of the conceiver into a tangible material, and that can solve people's problem. Let me ask you this question again. Where is your product? Now, before I proceed, let me share this story with you. A parent was always accusing their son of being lazy and indolent. They would scold him and always see him as a failure. They would say, look at you, sitting down at home doing nothing. Your mate have gone so far in life. And so one day, the boy summoned courage and he said to his mom and dad, he said, Papa, Mama, you people always like to compare me with my mate, but you seem to have forgotten that Aliko Dangote is your mate. As funny as it might sound, or disrespectful as it might be, the boy was right. Just like I said earlier, there are so many people who are supposed to be captains of industry but have lost their directions to paid employment in life, and after retirement, most of them are languishing in abject poverty and penury. Your employers does not make provision for your retirement period in life, and your salary at the time of working is not even enough to make provision for your retirement age. The world of technology that we are creating today will lead us into more and more unemployment. Do you know that every ATM machine you find in a bank has replaced a bank staff? Now let's do this mathematics. The total number of ATM machines you find in the Nigerian bank is the total number of bank staff that have lost their jobs to the technology. But the good news is that as technology closes doors to jobs, it also opens doors to new job opportunities. Now we have bloggers, website designers, app and software developers, software engineers, ATM engineers. All these skills are ICT based. You can become any of them if you want. You don't have to go to any university to become any of these. The problem with people is that most people have underrated their talent or gift. They have so relegated their gift or talent to the background just because they have a degree or they have simply gone to school. In modern times, we have come to realize that people who develop and use their talent or gift to earn money are more successful than those who use educational qualifications to earn a living. Research have shown that the richest people in the world now are those who translate their talent, gift or skills into tangible products and services. Sometimes our talent or gift manifests better when we acquire hand-on skills like manufacturing skills, digital skills such as website development, app or software development, building and constructions, etc.